Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weekly show with Dear Wine. So, the French newspaper Le Figaro recently stated that the United States is basically doing a fantastic job at screwing up its own dollar-dominated position. First, there's the excessive money printing, which is like filling up a swimming pool by running the hose at full blast, only to realize the water is flooding your entire house. Here, we all know the more money you print, the more national debt piles up, and the value of your money shrinks. Nobody told America? Ah, yes. They reminded the United States with actions.
Countries around the world are selling off U.S. Treasury bonds. At least 22 countries sold off U.S. Treasury bonds in February. G7 countries have also been selling, with the UK having sold $25.3 billion and Canada having sold $18.8 billion. Israel has also sold off U.S. Treasury bonds, having sold off $27.1 billion and currently holding $42 billion, selling off 40% of its holdings.
If the threat of global inflation is not enough to cause the trend of de-dollarization, then follows the good old Federal Reserve's monetary policies, which is like a roller coaster going through cycles of easing and tightening, sucking wealth from other countries while shifting the burden of its own crisis, only to end up making everyone feel sick and dizzy and goes, maybe we should just stay on the merry-go-round instead. You know, the U.S. Treasury Secretary John Connolly once said, "The dollar's our currency, but your problem." It's like telling his neighbors, hey, my dog might poop on your lawn, but it's your problem, not mine. Guess what? Decades later, we're still dealing with that problem. You think that's it? No, the U.S. loves using magical financial tools to freeze your assets. Sometimes they even play the role of a global bank robber, casually seizing other countries' dollar assets like it's some kind of treasure hunt. Oh, look what I found here! Another country's hard-earned dollars! Mine now! This only adds another dent to Uncle Sam's reputation, leaving countries around the globe scratching their heads and wondering if they should really keep hoarding those greenbacks. And finally, America's favorite pastime, sanctions. Yes, the U.S. has become so trigger-happy with imposing financial sanctions like a cowboy in a Wild West movie. You looked at me funny? Sanctions. You didn't laugh at my joke? Sanctions. It's gotten so out of hand that even their allies are playing avoid the dollar in global transactions. Don't forget, it only costs 4 cents to print a $100 bill. As America keeps chipping away at their own dollar dominance, it's like watching someone dig a hole for themselves, only to realize they've just dug their own graves. That's it for tonight. I'm Dear Wine, reminding Dear America that in the game of international finance, sometimes the biggest enemy is the one in the mirror.